Hello guys, in the previous video we were discussing Thomas, how Thomas looks at the resurrected Christ and says, my Lord and my God. And the Trinitarians say, hey, Jesus is God. And let's give it to them, okay? Even if Thomas calls Jesus God, it does not necessarily mean that Thomas calls Jesus the Most High God, because people in some situations, as well as certain angels, were called gods. For example, Moses was called God to Pharaoh, Elohim, the mighty one, to Pharaoh. So certain entities could be called God while not being the Most High God. And indeed, we can see that in the theology of Justin Martyr, Jesus is sort of a God, but he is subordinate to the Father. So the Father is the Most High God, and Jesus is sort of a God, but a lower God. Unfortunately, what the Trinitarians did, they made Jesus equal to the Father, thus creating two Most High Gods, and even three when you add the Holy Spirit. And that's a great error. But indeed, in some cases, certain entities in the Bible are called God or gods, but not in the sense of the Most High God. So that's a very important distinction. Okay? So even if we give it to Trinitarians and say, yes, Thomas calls Jesus himself God, which is not true, watch the previous video. But even if we say, okay, Thomas calls Jesus God, this could be in a sense of the Elohim, the mighty one, a God, a mighty entity, just like Moses or some angels. Okay, so that's a very important distinction, okay?